January 7th, 1985, Soviets crossed the border into Norway. In what NATO officials immediately evaluated as a major offensive against Norway, Russian tank and motor rifle divisions rolled across the country's border at several locations during the late night and the early morning hours. The invading force, backed by mobile artillery, helicopter regiments and close air support wings, is making headway into key strategic locations. NATO forces seem to have the overall initiative in most areas of the ongoing conflict. NATO experts assess that dominance of the Atlantic is in NATO hands, and we'll see about that, as US press officials report positive outcomes of recent engagements with the Soviet fleet. Oh, really now? We'll just have to see about that, won't we? G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Cold Waters with Mags, and welcome back aboard the Alpha class Soviet nuclear attack submarine, and welcome back to the Red Dawn Rising modern Soviet campaign. Now, much like all my videos recently, widescreen. I know it's not that interesting now, but I did say there will be more coming up because I am testing just about everything at this point. So anyways, for today, this is going to be, well, a bit of an interesting one. I don't think I make any mistakes during this too much, which is surprising. Today, this is being recorded at the 8th of May, and that is, of course, my birthday. So, like anybody who is living in this period of social distancing, I went and got myself very socially lubricated, with nobody to be social with. So, instead, I played submarines. So our objective with this one is, as per the last mission, a convoy was coming out of Atlantic Convoy Route C, heading for Hoffen. It was going to be performing a resupply run. We have managed to intercept it. Now, we do need to be careful here. We're very low on torpedoes. We don't have a lot to spare, and I do need a big enough window to be able to disengage because we are well behind enemy lines, and we do have 2 detected submarine groups closing on our current position. We've just done a periscope pop-up to confirm most of the surface targets, although not all of them, and we're about to initiate our attack. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoy. So let's get down a little bit and we'll start diving with a little bit more speed. I'm going to take my shots at this fleet from 1,000 feet down. Now, what are you? Perry. Alright, so there's our identification. We have a Perry. So that is a pretty hefty fleet overall. So cargo ship, escort. Actually, no, I think cargo ship, escort. We've still got a couple of unknowns in this, however.
Sonar lost contact. Master 3, last bearing 204. Contact faded.
Let's make a turn.
Come right to 252 helm I.
So we've still got this Perry over here that I'm concerned about as well. Our depth has stabilised at 1,000 feet at this point, so... And we have an unloaded tube. So we should probably do something about that. Something about these... Yeah, that military transport's over here. We don't have to worry about it. So we need to start firing out once we are running straight. Sorry, our depth has not stabilised. We're still set. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Once we're at 1,000 feet, we'll take our shots. So I'm going to fire the torpedoes out and then turn them back towards the fleet. Run them at about 1,000 feet. Hopefully they won't get detected.
Sonar regained contact on Master 3, bearing 201. Con helm, steady.
The only concern with this attack is that Perry. Alright, so we're at 1,001 feet. Surface running, we are going to run, at least for the moment, we're going to have all of our torpedoes set to run active homing.
Con sonar regained contact
Although I'm going to disable it, that's just in case the wires break, I am going to disable it if I'm going to set the torpedoes live and I still have control. Alright, so we're going to go for a volley of a salvo of 4 torpedoes. That's 1. 2. Why will you not let me launch? 3. 4. Alright, 4 fish in the water. Now on signature at the moment, they shouldn't be able to pick us up even with Toad, although Toad is getting awfully close. But we stayed ultra quiet, we should be fine. So silent running. Now we just run a little time acceleration. Alright, that is going to detect the torpedoes. Right, torpedoes set and making their turns. It's absolutely amazing that they can actually do this in real life. Like, this isn't fantasy. This is the level of guidance that you can actually achieve with a modern torpedo. The sprue is going to be my threat, so I don't want to fire a 4th torpedo. I want to see what the sprue is going to do first. Hopefully it'll see the torpedoes over here and any counterfire will go that way. I just want to make sure it's not coming at me. Although I have 1 torpedo left to panic fire just in case I need it. You're alright. You are currently okay, so let's turn your actives off now, just for the moment. I still have control at this point, and they are about to go active and head for the surface. And I would rather have them on acoustic. Sprue's making a turn. And torpedo 5, where are you going? Let's spread yours out a little more. You know what? We are going to have to take the sprue. 2's going to turn back. So 3 for the convoy, 1 for the sprue. It's getting too close. And the way it's moving at the moment, it may not have realised that there's torpedoes yet. Alright. Let's turn 4 back, and I've just turned 2 in the wrong direction, but that's okay. We can turn 2 back. The sprue has definitely detected the torpedo now. 5 is searching. 4 running on target. 1 has picked something up. Alright. The game is up. Active on all torps. Four has acquired a target. Perry is firing torps just into the water in general. 5 has still not acquired a target. Brew is having a very bad day over here at the moment. So I'm going to do this manual guidance. Who needs a 3D view? Boom. Sprues down. Alright, so Torpedo 5 still hasn't found something to hunt, which is interesting. Might have to send it across and see if it can pick up whatever this cargo, the cargo target is over here. Looks like Perry's getting ready for a turn back. 5 has acquired, no, we don't want that one. Now since we're a torpedo down, we can rearm. We are going to send the next one straight at the Perry. Torpedo 1 is on the tail of this transport, so hopefully that will be enough to take it down. It may not be, it is a big ship. Transport's down. So let's jump back on 5. No, 5 is acquiring the same target as last time. It's not what I want it to acquire. Keep going that way. And that's another transport down. It's actually kind of a pretty shot there. Got smoke in the distance on the right. We've got smoke off both the transports. Not bad. And okay, Torpedo 5 has acquired a target, one that I am not aware of. Oh, no, 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 no. Torpedo 5, Torpedo 5. Oh, yeah, that's 5. You are not hunting a humpback. No. That way. You know, it occurs to me, if I didn't sink that transport, they probably would have sunk it themselves with that panic torpedo. It's just cruising along on the surface at the moment. It could pick up anything. Not to shoot across their own fleet. Alright, so 5 has picked up a target. And it looks like we still have a cargo ship that's getting out of here. Let's go for a couple more. We've only got 2 torpedoes active at the moment, so we'll send off a couple more. Torpedo away, and we'll send one over here who will hopefully intercept the Perry. Little time acceleration to get things moving along. And the Perry has finally counter-fired, and what the hell's the Perry counter-firing at? It's shooting it over here. It's counter-firing at that torpedo. It's counter-firing at that torpedo. transport. So we'll do a little countermeasure avoidance here. So where are you going to go? You're going to try and turn that way. That's not going to work. Almost there. Boom. That's the Perry dealt with. Alright, so Perry's down. That leaves one cargo transport, or one cargo transport, or potential cargo transport. The humpback, which we're going to try and avoid, and another Perry over here to finish off. We can sink this entire fleet. We'll see what the Americans think about control. NATO in general thinks about controlling the Atlantic after this one. We'll leave them with no destroyers, and we'll leave them with no transports, and we'll just disappear. The only problem is, that's what I thought. They've almost left us with no torpedoes. We have 2 in the water and we have 3 in the tubes, and that's it. That's all we've got left. So hopefully we're going to get mission orders to bugger off and go and find ourselves some more reasonably soon. Alright. Torpedo 1 is searching. The target should be somewhere down that course. I'm going to activate Torpedo 2 because the target should be somewhere down this way. Go, continue to the surface. Alright, so it's down this line. It's not behind us. Let's just confirm. There we go. Looks like the torpedo is finally acquired. Yeah, it's further out. Okay, so Torpedo 2 estimates target around this area. Remember, all the information we're picking up here is actually coming from the sonars in the torpedoes, not our own. These are out of our range to detect now. There we go. We've acquired the missing Perry. And we've now got feed on the small cargo mod, the last of the cargo ships. You poor bastard, you should have ran faster. There's no way the cargo is going to get away. The Perry will probably be able to dodge for a little bit. But unfortunately our friend here is done. And I would say that was an ammunition transport. Alright, so that leaves one Perry remaining. Just put it on the manual again. Yep, don't care about the noisemaker. And somehow... No, we got it. That's what we missed then. There goes the Perry. Alright, so... Tiger K481, Commander Atlantic Submarine Force, Red Banner Northern Fleet. After action report. Enemies engaged. Perry 1984, 2 of them. The Sprue, 1, 2, 3, 4 transports. So that's everything accounted for that we got. We've got 3 USAT 80 torpedoes remaining and not much else other than our noisemakers and our Moss. Mission update. Congratulations on a job well done. Losing those supplies will hurt the enemy big time. They could have wrote that better. Big time in an official report? Maybe. Await additional orders on this downlink. Now, hopefully the orders are to piss off back to Kursk and grab more ammo. Supreme Soviet takes pleasure in awarding you the Order of the Red Star to Captain 2nd Rank Nikolai Magzanov, Commanding Officer Tiger K481. Citation. Yeah, it's not the first one of these we've gotten. So what have we got here? No respite for NATO. A spokesman for the 70 Flight naval operations today revealed the enemy resupply convoy had been successfully repelled by naval blockade of Hoffen, Iceland. I wouldn't call it a blockade, it was me. The large convoy of enemy ships was aggressively engaged, numerous ships were sunk, and the vessels still afloat rapidly turned and withdrew. Fake news. I left nothing afloat. The success of recent Soviet naval operations continues to have significant and lasting impact on the ground war. Initial suggestions that the role of the Navy in this conflict would be limited at best have been proven wrong. Return immediately to Murmansk for the Soviet Union for repairs and to replenish stores. Thank you very much. So, we are going to get the hell out of here, because we are being hunted by American submarines. And I'm going to head up the Denmark Strait and then across, because there's more of them there, and I want to use the Greenland Sea to exit. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. As always, Cold Waters will be returning to the channel in the very near future, and until next time, remember to click that like button if you did, share and subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, take care.